Hello everybody, this is Simeonski. Welcome to another Rec Room tutorial. In this one, I'm gonna explain to you one of the mechanics that I used in my games and also show you how you can build this mechanic into your game step by step. Alright, how to build a swimming pool. This is something I'm using in my game. Not in my game, my room, the Bible experience. This is a Bible story. This is the Bible story where Jesus heals the man that couldn't walk at the pool. And this is our pool here, as you see. Water is moving, and if I jump in, I have a sound that sounds like I'm underwater. And also, that's something you cannot see right now. What's happening if I jump in? The water will also splash a little bit. Maybe you can see this here. This it's probably easier to see if you're outside. See if I can use the. Maybe you can see it when you use the camera for that. Let's see. No. Okay. Let's put the camera here. And let's leave the camera here and see if I can, if you can see it, if I'm going back. Yeah, there's a little bit of splashing of water here. So this is what I want to show you now. Let's go to our maker room. Okay, first we want to build our pool, which means like we want to use the simple cube. Well, I'm using simple cube for that. Snap it to grid for this thing, and just put one cube here. And I would say I'm not making it too deep like this, maybe. And I can basically set this around my room. Use the clone and flip tool here to put basically to make since you cannot easily make a hole yourself, so to speak, you might want to do this with the clone and flip. It's the easiest way, so there's no holes in between and you have a surface around your pool. Like that. Okay. So now we have, doesn't look very nice now, but I think you get the point. Here is our pool, and we want to do some things that are happening if you are jumping into this pool. One thing is we want to have water. Water is a little bit hard to make, but I like to use glass for that. And just put a glass box in here. And of course you can change the color a little bit. I will just keep it as it is. Basically put a glass thing in here. If you want to see it from below, then you can just make it very, very thin. Just move it here. Then you will be able to see it from below if you are inside, which I didn't do in my other experience. So this means when you're inside, you're not seeing anything. But here now, you can see if I'm going down, I see it. And this is the first. This looks very unlively now. So what I want to do with this water is I want to move it a little bit up and down in order that it looks more like water and less like just a piece of glass. I can easily do this by using our animation controller. Let's take the animation controller, connect the glass to it. Here we go. And then I will just do a simple up and down animation. You have the ping pong that we can use. Go to animation controls. Just add a keyframe and move the thing down very, very slightly, not too much. Okay, in order to for this animation to work, you will need to add an event. That's a little bit of a new thing, event receiver. And for this example, I will set the event receiver to room loaded. And this means it's gonna play when the room is loaded. And of course I will need to set it up so it's looping. It's doing that, okay. So now if the room is loaded, this should start to move. We can see this by saving the room real quick. And once we save, it will be loaded. Takes a few seconds. And now the animation controller should start, and you see it's moving up and down. You can make it a little bit faster or slower, or let it move a little bit less. But this looks pretty okay for me for this example. So the second mechanic of the pool that I want to show you is that you actually so one is, of course, if you want to jump in there, you will want to make this glass decorational so you can go through it. So the second mechanic I want to show you is, and I will now do this in two parts of the pool. Oh, I can't clamp. Okay. One is, if you're underwater, you have, it sounds a little bit different. For this, we have all your FX zones that we can just put here, bam. And for the sake of easiness, I will now just put this only half of the pool. So you want this zone to kind of cover the underwater part. Okay. And then you go to the FX, keep it cube, and then the effect is already underwater. And now if I'm going in here, you can already hear maybe the steps sound a little bit differently, and if other people talk down here, it will sound very different from the people that are outside. Everything will sound more like you're underwater. So, but we want to do another mechanic as well. This is not the last one, but almost. We want to have a sound when you jump into the water. For this, we will use a trigger volume. So, put it around. So you will, so this is the audio zone, so I will keep it half-half, but of course you will have to spread once all your circuitry is done. You will have to spread both of these zones all over your pool basically, otherwise you only have the sound here and the effects here, but you will want to spread this, both of these boxes, throughout your whole pool. I will not do this right now, just that it looks a little bit more streamlined. So, what do we do here? So there's several things that we want to do here. First thing we want to do is we want to have a sound once the player enters. And this sound is now a little bit tricky. If you have a big pool, then you might want to trigger the sound only maybe for the person that jumps in or sync it. If you have a small pool like this, you might want to course, border splash, here this. You might want to have this being synced, yes, but be a 3D audio and put it in the middle of the pool. So this means people will only hear it if they are close to the pool, otherwise it will be more silent. So let's see. And we connect this. So this is the sound for jumping in. Okay, and the last thing that I want to show you is how do you do this, that this water sparkles a little bit if you jump in. So this we have to do with an emitter. Bam. And we can use, I do it playing now. So we can use confetti, for example. Yeah, I think I used confetti. Fireworks. Yeah, fireworks might also be an idea that you can use, maybe. Even if you want to do it a little bit more funny, you could also use the flash. And can you color the flash? Normally there was a coloring option, yeah. Of course you want to have it blue. Yeah, I think I use the confetti. Yeah, confetti is probably the best. Yeah, this is, yeah, as you see, it's not a lot of confetti. Maybe we put the size bigger, let's see. Yeah. What's going on? It's not ideal, but you see what I'm about to do. So there will be confetti going up once you jump in. And for this we want to check, so figure it shouldn't be looping all the time, but we will trigger it only once. Yeah, it shouldn't be looping and it shouldn't be playing because we will trigger it by our circuitry. Okay. And the thing we want to do here I'm going to give it a tag called splash. And then we actually want it to basically move to the place where the person jumped in and then trigger. So how do we do this? Of course we will use a get position. No, set position chip. So set position. Get first. And this should work by rec room object get first with tag, because I think this is a rec room object. So, and this will be the tag splash. So, now we have our object. This is this one, and this should move to the position of our players. How do we get the position of our player? We have a lot of different get position chips here. And there's a lot of get player UI, get combatant, get party of player, get account name. What we want to use for this one is the channel, get player start, get player. Get data. Get up, get all players, get local player. Yeah, there's a lot. Let's use the player, or was it head? Let's see what comes up with head. Get player head position. I want to use the head position, so it comes from the head. I think you can do other positions. You can do hands and body, but I will use head for this one. Okay, and then you want to connect the player that's entered and get the position of the head. Actually, this shouldn't change now, but it's changing. Okay, it's taking it from the local player. Connect this to the target, and now if I'm jumping in, this should move over to the place where I jumped in. There you see it. It's moving there, and then it's only moving there. Nothing is happening, of course, because I haven't fulfilled the chain. Of course, I have to connect after the set position. I want to trigger it by using the start. And maybe that you can see it more easily now. I will use the explosion and make the size really big. Now, if I'm jumping in, an explosion should appear around my head. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. It's a very big explosion, but you get the point. Like, this is moving there. Bam! Big explosion right around my head. So that's how you can create a working swimming pool. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like and subscribe the video if you liked it, or leave a comment. You can also leave comments on what you want to see more on this channel. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.